So, hello tape nerds out there. This is the still video of how I replaced the drive belt of my old cassette deck, GVC cassette deck, and it's a model KD1635-3E, and it was playing rather badly. A lot of wow, and it didn't rewind or fast forward as it should. So to start, you turn it upside down, and you have 6 screws that you have to remove. They are indicated here by green lines, and there is also one at the battery inside the battery compartment. Right, so you unscrew these, and when you do that, you get the you have to also take away the leads for the batteries to the battery pack to slide on connectors like this, indicated with the green. So this is what it looks like upside down with the bottom cover removed. You have 2 circuit boards. One is the left one is the main circuit board, and the right hand one is the noise reduction circuit board. And there you have, at the top you have 3 screws that are threaded into metal, holding the top front cover. And at the bottom you have 4 screws indicated by green lines that are screwed into the plastic cover. So these you have to find. They are pretty low down inside, so you have to look carefully, and you have to have a screwdriver. Should be magnetized screwdriver, so you don't drop the screws inside. And here are some still pictures of where the some close-ups of each screw place. This one is already broken. The plastic is broken, so I cannot fasten a screw there. So that's an empty socket. Here is another one of the screws going into the plastic, which is also broken, so I can't have a screw there, but I indicate the place. And here is another one for going into the below bottom. And then you have another one there at the front, indicated by the green line, also very low down, deep inside, so you have to be careful. And here is another one at the front, to the side front, which is metal threaded that you have to remove. And here is the most difficult screw. It's down into the blackness indicated by the green. You can't see it because there's such a high reflectance from this cover of the noise reduction circuit board. So what you have to do is to remove the noise reduction circuit board. So here I will remove the 4 screws holding the circuit board, and I remove the plastic protection cover. And then you can lift this circuit board up, and you take the edge closest to you at the lower part of the picture and lift that up. And when you do that, you see there are 2 connectors indicated by green lines here that you have to unfasten. And then you can lift away the whole circuit board. And this is what you see then when the circuit board is removed. You see the capstan, and you see the at the lower you see the motor with its small spindle, and you see the drive belt, the black drive belt, and you see the bigger spindle for the actual capstan drive. The brown band you see here is for the tape counter, which I have replaced myself a long time ago. It's just a normal rubber band. And you have to remove also this cover, which is on top of the capstan and the drive belt. I don't quite know why that is there, but there are 2 screws indicated by green lines there where you can remove that also. So here is the same screw. Now it's visible because of the reflective, because of the circuit board is removed. So you have to get unscrew that one also. And I repeat, you really use a magnetized screwdriver so you don't lose the screws. Then one important screw is on the top. You turn the tape cassette deck back, and inside the actual tape compartment there is a tiny black screw that has to be removed. Otherwise you will break the cover if you don't remove it. Indicated by a green line also. So, and then I have to remove my little addition here, which is a speed control, extra speed trimmer. So that's something I added for adjusting the speed of the tape from the outside. So I have to unscrew that also from the plastic cover. And when you lift the whole thing off, the whole cover off, you of course also have to unfasten the speaker cables. Also these slide-on connectors. So this is what it looks like from the top when the whole chassis is out of the plastic cover. And then to be able to remove the drive belt, you see this bracket here at the top, on top of the big capstan wheel. That bracket has to be removed, and that's really the tricky part here. There are two screws holding this bracket, and they are indicated by these green lines here. You can't see the screws from this direction. They are pretty tightly mounted and difficult to get at. So what you have to do is you have to remove this connector plate for the line-in, line-out connectors. 4 screws here, you have to unscrew those. And then if you carefully flip that panel to the side a little bit, I mean it's soldered with a lot of wires, so you can't remove it completely. You see you see one screw here indicated by a green line, and then hiding behind this spring to the left is another screw indicated by a green line. I have another picture here, maybe showing it a bit clear. The left hand screw, you can barely see the screw head behind the spring. So what you do is you completely remove the right hand screw, which is slightly easier to get at, and then just loosen the left hand screw. You leave it in, but you loosen it carefully. And then if you do this, you can then flip the bracket to the side. And then when you've done that, you can remove the drive belt from the capstan and replace it with another one. And I had a replacement pack. I bought this from Conrad.de, and I think the mid-sized drive belt was one that fitted my cassette player. Okay, now to do all this in reverse, and then luckily my cassette deck worked fine. It does fast forward and rewind as it should, and it plays quite steadily. One other thing I did was to lubricate the little rubber roller that presses on the tape from the backside. I discovered that roller was going very heavy, and then I used some 556, carefully put it on a cotton swab, and just small amounts of 556 on top of the rubber roller, and fiddled around with my fingers to get it to move more easily. And after some trials, it became much better. Okay, that's it, folks. Thank you very much for listening.